So you want to know what's funny is that like I started this reading, got all into it, was talking, then I decided to look up at my camera because sometimes when I do my readings, I kind of close my eyes, I allow myself to kind of hear what Spirit tells me. And I realized that the whole entire time it wasn't recording. Okay, so let's go through this again. You have very likely, it's time, and then you have Phoenix. It is time to change your life, okay? It's time for transformation here. And what I was saying is that even though I don't see the Tower card, is that I feel like the Tower is coming because some of you guys may be holding on to things that are no longer serving you for way too long. And it's like your soul is telling you that you guys deserve better. And it's like you can't get better being stuck in a certain situation, whether this is a relationship that you're in, whether this is an addiction, whether this is family, or a job that you're in. Maybe you feel like you're always doing the work and you've been there for 20 years and all these other people get to move up and they get raises and, you know, nobody really compliments you. It's just like I feel like you guys are staying stuck in a certain situation that you know is unhealthy for you. You know it's really not getting anywhere, but you're choosing to stay out of hope that there's going to be change, or maybe even out of fear of like, if I leave, is that going to be the right thing to do? If your soul is constantly telling you that you need to leave and walk away from something, then that's probably what you guys need to do. You know, you have repairman. So I feel like you guys are being called to heal yourself. It says fine tuning, reset. It's like you're putting your life on a reset here, or that's what Spirit's trying to push you to do. Okay, so I'm going to go over the tarot. You have the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Some of you guys are keeping yourself stuck because you're unsure if you should move away from a certain situation because maybe you're feeling like it might be worse than what you're going through now. Okay, but I feel like it's going to stay at whatever energy it's at right now because Spirit is literally trying to push you out of this. It's trying to get you out of this funk. Okay, your challenge here is the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords. A lot of resistance, a lot of stagnancy, not being able to have enough time to kind of get your mind together, or maybe you have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords, and even the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Cups, this is a lot of like confusion, and then I don't know what it is that you guys are telling yourselves, but maybe you guys are telling yourselves that you can't get out of the situation, or that, you know, you might as well stay here because this is what you know. And I feel like Spirit's like, no, it's time for you guys to transform your life and try new things and do things differently. Okay, what's below you is the Hanged One in reverse, and this is somebody who hasn't learned their lesson. It doesn't mean that, you know, that's bad. It just means like the reason why you're stuck is because you haven't learned a lesson here. I feel like the lesson is to let go and to trust Spirit, that if something is meant to be, that it will come back to you regardless of, you know, the circumstances. For your past, you have the for your, actually, the Nine of Swords, for what is above you and what you're conscious of. And this is like, you know that you're keeping yourself stuck. You know that, and I was hearing telling yourself lies. Like, I feel like you guys are telling yourself that you can't get out of things, or you can't get out of this, or it's never going to be good for you. You're always going to end up losing things, or nobody's ever going to be able to treat you right. That's what I feel like you guys are telling yourselves, that you guys are keeping yourselves stuck. It's really important to pay attention to what it is that you're telling yourselves, and how, like, it's really important to be more compassionate to yourself, okay? Because the words that you're telling yourself you're going to create into reality. If you say that you're never going to be successful, you're literally right. You're never going to be successful because you're not giving yourself that, you know, that even like a little bit of a fight. You're just automatically saying no. And when you're doing that, you're not really leaving any room for like the universe to kind of like work their magic, or for even you to be able to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you, right? So your past, you have the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You see how like this cup is like filled right here, and then the Five of Cups, this dude's like, he's got 5 cups, but he's not even like happy with them. I feel like you've been like trying to pour your heart and soul into people, or showing them like how worthy you are, or like, you know, maybe you were at a job for like 20 years and like everybody else gets the positions, like I was saying, or maybe, you know, you meet people and you give them your heart and your soul, and then they end up like leaving you, ghosting you, leaving you out in the cold, doing things to hurt you. And I just feel like, you know, maybe in the past you've had a lot of loss. You could have had a lot of times where your heart has been broken. And this doesn't just have to be by lovers. This could be like friends that you were really close to that kind of betrayed you. Whatever this is, it's a little net. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Princess of Cups. So, I don't know if this is like financial issues. You literally have almost all the fives. The only one I don't see is the Five of Wands. But, like I was saying, I feel like you spend a lot of time always helping out other people. And then, like, you can be, like, falling in this hole and, like, nobody will come and help you out of it. But, like, let's say if somebody else is in that hole, like, you will stop what you're doing quickly to go help them get out of the situation. And I just feel like you feel like, you know, nobody reciprocates the energy that you put out. And so it's like, and that's for a reason. That is because Spirit is trying to show you who is there for you and who's not. So this way you know who's in your corner. Pay attention to all of these. You know what I mean? Like how people treat you. 555 as I say that. And with the Princess of Cups, I feel like you need to be more compassionate to yourself. You know, say nicer things to yourself in the mirror. Like allow yourself to dream. And don't knock down your dreams. Okay? Your feelings. The Strength card. The Three of Cups. And the Emperor. Leo and Aries energy here. And like I was saying in the last video, like these are all minor arcanas. Alright? I mean, the Hangman in reverse. But like all these things are so small. Once you learn the lesson, you're going to get right out of the situation. You're going to head towards better. And I feel like you guys know this. You know that you need to take your power back. You know that you're a very powerful person. You know like where your heart stands. Like you are very loving. You are very loyal. And I just feel like you guys are very protective of yourself. Some of you guys don't let people in. You know, some of you guys are okay with being alone. Some of you guys are okay with not having friends anymore. You know, I just feel like Spirit is trying to call you to open up your heart a little bit, because I do feel like there's like this like cement block over your heart. I just feel like a lot of people have used you, abused you, walked all over you, and now it's just like you're not going to let anybody do that anymore. But there is this one little thing left that you guys need to do, okay, to get yourself out of this situation. What do other people see you as? The Princess of Pentacles. You're doing things differently now. You're no longer who you used to be. Even the Seven of Pentacles, they've been seeing you do a lot of work. Okay, they see you reaping the rewards. Whatever seeds that you have planted are now starting to flourish, and you're reaping the rewards. Like, you know, I don't know if you created your own business or whatever this is, or maybe you're just making changes within. It's starting to show on the outside. And then you have the Four of Torches. There's new doors opening up for you. People are seeing you have like a glow up moving forward. I mean, you go from the Page to the Seven to the Four of Pentacles to the Four of Torches. So like whatever growth that you are creating for yourself is literally opening up new doors. People see you as like somebody that they don't know anymore. I feel like you're making so much changes that you're not even like who you used to be. So your hopes and fears, the Eight of Cups, that you walk away from whatever doesn't serve you, so this way you can go towards things that do. The Two of Torches. You see that confusion again? You're hoping that you make it through the right door. I feel like you guys are really worried about making the wrong decision here. The Ten of Swords, and it end up hurting you in the long run. You're afraid that you're going to make a decision that's going to end up worse than the situation that you're in already. I don't think that's the case. You just need to really trust your judgment. Okay? You have the Eight of Wands for your outcome. I see you moving forward. The Empress, you're putting, you know, you're taking your power back. You're standing your ground. You're becoming more confident. And the King of Cups, you're not letting your emotions get the best of you anymore. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to get out of this situation. It's just with the Hangman in reverse. It's something that you haven't been wanting to do, maybe because the actions are too hard. Like, let's say you want to walk away from your job. You've been there for 20 years, and you don't want to have to relearn something all over again. And you don't, you know, so I feel like you feel that comfort there. And you're like, how about if I walk away from this? Like, then I can't get this back. And how about if I don't like it out there, right? I feel like Spirit is literally trying to push you out of this comfort zone so this way you can see what other options are out there for you. And just know that if there's things out there that don't work out in your favor, just move on to the next, okay? Don't limit yourself. Don't stop yourself. Allow yourself to keep moving forward. 10-10 as I say that with the Princess of Torches. Exactly. Like, allow yourself to keep moving forward, okay? And try to stay optimistic about your future, because I feel like there's a lot of, like, what ifs. What if I don't, you know, reach my goal? You never know unless you try, right? And if you don't try, you're always going to wonder, what if, okay? So anyway, I hope this helps. Look, the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This is literally like your destiny. It is in your destiny to walk away from this. This is going to bring a lot of change, but it's going to be positive change for you with the Eight of Wands, the Prince of Wands, the Empress, and the King of Cups. You're going to be fine, okay? If you felt like you haven't had, like if you felt like you've lost yourself, I feel like you're going to find yourself again. A newer you, a more confident you, a more stronger, wiser you, okay? Anyway, I hope this helps. Take care and have a good day. Toodles.